Welcome back to Literary Music Series, and the first episode of our series podcast, Warbling. The podcast will host artists from across the globe sharing what words and music mean the most to them. 2 to 3 times a month, we invite you to join us in this thought-provoking experience of intertwining music and poetry. This evening connects words from 14th century Persia to 18th century Germany. Here is Goldberg and The Sun. The monumental Goldberg Variations, comprised of 30 variations and bookended by the famed Aria, stands as the largest single keyboard composition published in the 18th century. Bach displays his command of advanced virtuoso techniques and avant-garde reimagining of popular musical styles of his day. A little structural background. The Goldbergs are a palindromic, symmetrical masterpiece, starting and ending in the same place, the Aria, which we will explore this evening. The entire work centers around a central axis of symmetry, split at its midpoint between the 15th and 16th variation, the latter of which is titled appropriately Overture, symbolizing a new beginning. The division of the Aria itself, 32 bars, mirrors the entire work's division into 32 movements. And just as the composition restarts in the 16th variation, as we said, in the 16th bar of the Aria is a similar revival. We come home to our theme dressed in a new key this time. Now, for the poeticism and how the words of a 14th century Persian poet named Hafiz can somehow connect to the music of this 18th century German composer named Bach. Underneath the winding ornamentation and meandering melody of the aria rests an unchanging harmonic bass line. It is enduring, immutable, and remains so not just within the aria but through every following variation. In Hafiz's poem, The Sun is that same eternal bass line. Just think for a moment about how much the world has changed since Hafiz wrote this poem. Has the sun changed in the same way? No. As the earth evolves, the sun is the anchor. It will rise and set forever. It will give the earth everything, ask for nothing in return, and love it regardless. As the melodic lines in Goldberg evolve, as they push the boundaries of creativity and style, the bass is the anchor. It doesn't try to influence or change these melodies. It loves them, it will give them stability, and it will always bring them home. Now here is Hafiz's poem. Even after all this time, the sun never says to the earth, "You owe me." Look what happens with a love like that. It lights up the whole sky. Thank you for listening. Make sure to tune in next week when we have Alex Goldberg on the violin.